Supporting 2 drink minimum through the Amazon link is the next step in the evolution.
Celebrity voice impersonator.
Party people in the place to be. What's going on? It's me. Did you know that? There was a lost episode of Saved by the Bell. Did you know that? Apparently, it was a Saturday morning preview 1989 full episode. It's on YouTube. So we have it. So we're gonna watch it, party people. And what we're going to do, we're gonna have a drinking game here. I know, there's no hope with dope or drugs or no alcohol. I guess is fine because alcohol is legal. Whatever. Anyway, I already heard some synopsis of this. Is that Zach and Screech are inside the TV? A fucking 80s. So if Zach calls a timeout, you finish your drink. If Lisa takes a stab, a jab, she fucking makes fun of Screech, you take a sip. If we hear a mama or a bubba, you take a sip. And if Belding goes, what is going on here? Which you will probably do once you finish your drink. Alright, here we go. So, lost episode of Saved by the Bell, Saturday morning preview 1989, full episode starts right now.
Looks like they're late their first morning.
Can't wait to see how Zach deals with the truant officer. Having bad would make Freddy Krueger look like the Easter Bunny.
You guys, I don't think there's a truant officer alive who can outfox Zach Morris. I don't believe this.
Hey, how'd they get on TV?
I don't know, we left Zach at Screech's front door.
Hey, did you hear that? Kelly, where are you?
He can hear us. We're here at homeroom at Bayside. Where are you?
Well, we're not in Kansas. Last thing we knew, Screech's shrinking machine backfired on us, and we wound up here. It worked. It really worked. And if you can see us, we must be caught on a television wavelength.
A television wavelength? This is unbelievable.
Just like my feelings for you.
Look, guys, I don't know how you're pulling this off, but you better hurry. School's starting.
There's one slight problem, Jesse.
This is fucking weird.
Go to my house and flip the reverse switch on the minimizer.
The what?
Just get to Screech's basement. Look, you can't miss it, okay?
We'll get in trouble if we leave school. Besides, it could be dangerous.
Hey, you're right.
They're caught in a fucking TV, Kelly!
Well, since there isn't one there, maybe you better come, Slater.
Hey, I think a girl can do this just as well as a guy.
Okay, come on.
We'll keep track of you. Now hurry.
They're just gonna be standing next to the TV? Because, that's not gonna cause any trouble. This big ass TV.
Clear that beam, Lisa. Now, where's that reverse switch? No, Lisa, don't.
Hey, unhand her! Way to go, Slater.
So it was my fault. I just got too close to the beam.
Hey, forget it. We're here now. We've got to find a way out.
Yeah, well, that might be easier if we knew where we were in the first place.
Makeup!
Hey, I know that voice.
It's Al! Come on!
Hey, makeup!
Al!
Mr. Shumway to you.
I never missed your shows on Saturday morning.
Hey there, a few of my adoring fans.
Alright, let's do a sip every time they say the name of a TV show then. So that's like 3 or 4.
Well, you're in television land, kid. Saturday morning land on NBC to be exact. And my new Alf Tales this season are gonna knock your socks off.
I can't wait.
Another sip every time they say NBC. We're gonna get fucked up.
You've never seen The Wizard of Oz quite like this. I get to play the Dorothy role. And all your favorites are there, too. Straw and Fur. We play around with the story a bit. Here it is. Like when the flying biker cats nab us. You can bet my ruby topsiders will be put to use. So drop in on Saturday and see how it all turns out.
Hey, that was fine. That was fine.
That's great stuff, Al.
You got taste, kid. Wait till you see John Candy's new show, Camp Candy. You ain't seen nothing yet.
I remember Camp Candy.
We'll be back right after this message.
I don't remember the Alf show. It was, there's probably a reason why it...
Cat Rover bumped the machine and whammo, we end up here.
Like I always say,
There's a reason it didn't last that long.
is lunch.
Look, unless we find our way back out, we could get kicked out of school.
Yeah, and their parents will really ground us.
Yeah, his name is the name of a show. You have to take a sip.
Well, the only guy around here with the power to send you home is the master programmer.
Master programmer.
Is there an echo in here? Yeah, but he
Boy,
can't
those
do it
jokes.
himself. The only guy you see less of is Dan Quayle.
Well, then we'll never get out of here.
Cheer up, Lisa. I can keep you guys entertained all season with my adventures on Melman. For example, there's the time that giant lounge lizard wanted my head. Not you again. Much obliged, partner. Something tells me the show's over.
Oh, that was cool. That was all right.
You're incredible, Al.
Somebody had to review this online.
Cliffhanger.
They had to.
I kill me. You'll have to tune in
2 sips.
Saturdays to find out. Well, I hate to beg off my lost little waifs, but I've got a show to get on. Now do like I said. Find the master programmer, and you'll be back home in no time.
But Al, where do we find him?
Just follow the Circuit Path Road.
Follow the Circuit Path Road.
There is an echo in here.
Hey, I see it. There it is. Come on, guys. Hey, Al. Move that to
Stop saying Al.
Some way take the bazooka and fly out.
Hey, Mika!
Boy, is it interesting
Yo!
when you think about what happened to the cast of Saved by the Bell. All these years later. Those look like they have a whole bunch of different
Wait a second.
ways to go.
I don't know. Something's happening.
Clear the path! Clear the path! Identify your program slot. I said identify your program slot.
Who are you?
I'm playing.
He's the Micro Machines guy.
Now, what show are you with? Hey, I'm busy. I don't have a moment to spare, so don't give me any static now. Don't give me any static. What show are you with?
We're not with any show. We're here by mistake.
No, they were Saved by the
So
Bell.
half the show's on television.
No. You don't get it. Look, we're trying to find our way out of here.
Low ratings, huh?
No ratings at all. Look, we're not in a show. We're trying to find the master programmer.
The all-powerful master programmer? He has no time for you. He's got an entire Saturday morning to plan. Look, you seem like nice kids, but you don't belong here. So if you'll excuse me, I'm already 2.5 seconds late. 2.5 seconds late.
On the Micro Machines! Go look up the Micro Machines commercials, kids. Go look up Micro Machines ad.
Right.
You should.
Quickly, Fritz. Mama said stay.
What the fuck? It's with Marshall Warfield.
Good morning, Miss Bagway.
Not so good for your missing friends, Kapowski. Playing hooky the first day of the school year? Well, I'm putting Trixie and Fritz.
Actually, you can play hooky the first day of the school year. You can be like, I just transferred. I guess it's a whole fucking thing. You can. It's fine.
In 2
It's
hours,
fine.
your friends are going on permanent detention.
That doesn't happen.
Trixie, Fritz,
Especially not the first
we're
day.
out of here.
Not in high school.
Better get back here fast.
Looks like the exact same set.
Can you feel that?
Yeah. It tingles like electricity. Hey, it's coming from this shrine.
It's electrified.
What an energy field.
You are right, Screech-Tongue. It is the most powerful.
Oh, it's the Karate Kid cartoon.
Hey, that's Mr. Miyagi from the Karate Kid.
Right again.
I remember. That was the name of a movie.
And in
No, I guess we'll call it.
On Saturday morning, young Daniel, our new friend Taki, and I searched the world over, missing shrine.
The shrine holds great power, and in evil hands, it can be most dangerous. Thrills await you. Join Daniel
So,
and me.
if I remember,
New Karate Kid Adventures begin this Saturday.
if I remember correctly, this was the formula. You take live action and you make it a cartoon. If I remember correctly, this was the formula.
My young friend, continue your journey, and your efforts will be rewarded.
All right, I'll go check this out.
No, I'll go. Hey, who's leading this expedition anyway?
It was your bright move that got us here in the first place.
My bright move?
Yes, your bright
no,
move.
No, it was yours. You stuck your hand in there.
Me and Lisa
I wasn't messing around. Hey, I wasn't messing around. I didn't know.
Guys! We've lost Lisa. What?
If I had known that we were this early in the,
Good one.
You guys, I'm fine. Come on over. Don't be afraid.
Yeah. I'll stay right here to,
Alright, take a sip for every preppy and every argument that AC and Zach have. So that's 2 more sips.
Munchkin, Leah?
No, silly. For silly.
Hey, she's right. Look over there.
Expect some big surprises this season.
They said Smurf, that's another sip.
When Snappy finds a baby dinosaur
By the way,
lost in time, we have to send him home again.
this is Captain Morgan Long Island iced tea. It's actually fucking scrumptious. I bought this shit on discount because it was in the discount bin. It's fucking good.
It's a whole new season of time travel fun.
It's just like, it goes down easy. Just like me, ladies.
Live here forever.
Yeah, if you don't get stomped
So
by a
2.
dinosaur.
Oh, look at this.
Wow, it's Camp Candy.
Hey.
Wait up, guys. I don't want to miss anything. Hey, I've heard about this. This is one of those new shows on NBC Saturday mornings.
NBC.
You're on the right track.
Oh, hi, campers.
Hey!
What you doing?
Hey, it's John Candy.
Very good. I just got here myself. You're just in time. We're going to go on a water skiing trip. And then we're going to play a little volleyball and get a corn roast happening, tell some ghost stories.
Right.
You know, John, I'm sure we'd all love to stay, but see, the problem is we're due back in school at any minute.
Oh, I catch your drift. Sure, work before pleasure. Yeah, but before you go, though, I'd love to show you the fun we're going to have at Camp Candy. It'll just take a minute. Here, we just... No, don't. Oh, that's okay. Don't. That's all right. I got it. It's right here. Here, I want you to check this out. Look at this map.
So I'm guessing they gave John Candy a ton of money. A ton of money. Because he was making movies and making money in movies.
You never know what's going to happen next. That's the fun of it.
He didn't have to do this
Do
cartoon.
yourself a favor. Don't miss the fun with me and the rest of the gang this Saturday. See?
Well, just point me to my cabin. I'm ready.
I don't know. Just, I think your friends are right. Maybe you guys should head back to school. Besides, I'll see you here on Saturday morning. I'll be waiting for you.
Well, John, we've got to find the master programmer.
See, it was like that on TV. I'll be waiting for you.
Yeah.
We're right here. Your TV friends are right
Such
here.
a great mood. You see, this is the start of the new Saturday morning season, and he's still missing one great new show.
Well, we could be missing our heads if we don't find him.
Yeah.
See, he's the only one that can help us find our way out of here.
Yeah, you just stay on the path, all right? I'm sure you're gonna run into him. All right, you guys.
Gee, John, do you think Kelsey likes
Oh no, it's fine. I'm fine. I got it. No, you guys, you take care of yourself. Thanks very much for everything. Good luck to you. All right. See you on Saturday. You got it.
To John Candy. We hardly knew you.
Where did that We'll be back after these messages, I think.
We now return to Who's From Saturday morning.
I don't know if they do. I don't know if networks do this anymore, where they look into, where they give you a preview of the seasons. I don't know if they do that anymore.
Oh, this is great. Now where do we go?
I say we go this way.
Oh, no. I say we go that way.
Oh, yeah, sure, and we'd probably end up on the Love Boat.
Uh-oh. We've got company.
No. You've simply got it all wrong. You've just got to complete the Saturday morning circuit path.
But it's also confusing, Flash. I mean, there's so many choices.
Well, just think of the things you'd love to see on Saturday morning. Use your imagination.
Unsolved mysteries? You're not seeing unsolved mysteries on Saturday mornings. Or the Cosby Show.
Hey, what's with Screech?
I'm using my imagination, Slater.
Right.
I've got it. This way.
Count that as an insult. Just take a drink.
Whoa. Hey, what did you imagine, Screech?
Hey, you and Lisa stranded on Gilligan's Island forever, huh?
Well, that too. But I was thinking more along the lines of a fantastic computer game full of adventure.
Good thinking, Screech. The excitement starts this Saturday in Captain N, the Game Master. Come along to Fantastic.
I do remember this show because it was on syndication, or in syndication, in the afternoons when I was a kid during the summer, and I would watch it.
But that's the home of Donkey Kong!
Our video adventures continue in Metroid, where we battle Screeds and other video monsters. Like Mother Brain, the Eggplant Wizard, and King Hippo. Don't miss a minute of our new adventures.
Whoa. All right, hey, cool. Let me blast the 8-point wizard and the King Hippo for a while.
Hey, you guys, we have no time for that now. Remember Miss Bagwin getting suspended, being grounded?
Yeah, she's right. Come on, we gotta go. Party poopers.
Except you're inside the fucking TV. I would have killed to be inside the fucking TV.
Bagwin's on the warpath.
Hey, no sweat, Kelly, my dear. Zach Morris has a situation well under control.
What is this, Wish Kid?
Where are you guys now?
Well, this is really a blast.
Alvin and the Chipmunks, yeah.
You know, they're back on NBC this Saturday morning.
I love the Chipmunks, and their music's terrific.
They didn't say the name of the show. That's the second TV, or they move the TV over again. That's more suspicious than anything else that's going on in the fucking classroom. Copyright strike! Woo! By the way, kids, this is what the Chipmunks should look like. Fuck your CGI shit that you've got now. This is what they should look like. Fuck those movies, fuck that new TV show. This is what they should look like.
What on earth was that?
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
The Chipmunks teaching music appreciation.
Well, I don't appreciate it. Whatever happened to Lawrence Welk? Never mind. By my
Look
word,
up Lawrence
you
Welk, kids.
Friends have exactly 5 minutes, and then it's... Yeah, you like that too?
Hey, guys, I think we found the way out.
They didn't say the name of the show. The name of the show was Alvin and the Chipmunks. They didn't say Alvin and the Chipmunks. They just said the Chipmunks. So which one of them is Toto? Which are rather, no, they're the top 4. So which one of them is the Cowardly Lion? Which one of them is the Tin Man? And which one of them is the Scarecrow?
Why don't you? Well, you're a better talker than I am. Since when? 10 seconds ago.
Argument.
Hey, look, you guys, let's just all go together.
Good idea.
I'm right behind you.
Come on.
Screech is the Cowardly Lion. Oh, it's Sherman Helmsley.
Lisa, the Meek and Humble, from Bayside.
And your friends?
It's Sherman Helmsley.
Slater.
From Amen.
Zach, your programmership?
And you? I knew that.
We're desperate, your masterfulness. Okay, we gotta get back to school.
Told you.
Don't you just love this getup? Really had you going, didn't I? I've been having a ball watching you kids.
You don't look so mean.
Mean? Honey, you're looking at the original Softies.
Yeah, the Flash.
Sherman Helmsley. George, yeah.
The loose fuse. Lonely at the top. I don't get many.
Look up Sherman Helmsley, kids.
I do. I like to show. Really get their blood boiling.
Oh, you sure did that.
Thank you. Hey, kids aren't bad yourself.
Hey, Master Programmer, could you send us back to Bayside? We've got to get back before the lunch bell.
On one condition.
Anything, please.
Come on.
See that blank monitor? I'm missing one hit show for Saturday morning.
What does that got to do with us?
Everything. Hot new talent never gets by me. And you kids have it all.
You mean you want to use us in a new show?
Why not? You and your other friends from Bayside. The kids will love it.
Wow, what would it be like?
Something like this.
New show. Did it debut in '89 as Saved by the Bell? Versus,
Are you looking for something?
or was it on primetime before and now it's back on Saturday mornings? I have to look that up.
Things are not always as they seem.
But they can count on a lot of black. Action.
Because I know Good Morning Miss Bliss was on the Disney Channel, I think, in prime time.
Who can resist those fresh young faces? I'll call it.
Yeah, especially. There you go.
Well, why did you name the show Saved by the Bell?
You'll find out. So, do we have a deal?
Oh, yeah, you have a deal.
Okay.
What happened to Miss Bliss?
To Bayside you go. I am so brilliant.
This really is good.
Your friends have blown it.
I've gone through like a quarter of this already.
Saved by the Bell. Eh, Miss Baglin? Where'd you come from?
That's not really important. But what is important is that we're back in the sacred halls of learning, eager to immerse our young minds in the glories of a sound education. Come on, you guys. Let's have a nice balanced lunch and hit those math books.
No Mr. Belding.
After these messages.
Why not? All right. So yeah, I could. That was hella interesting. They stop. Pause. So I can tell the party people something. Would you please? Thank you, YouTube, motherfucker. That was interesting. I've seen a few of these network preview shows before. Las Vegas, NBC did this a few times, and they did this once in the early 2000s with the show Las Vegas, one of my favorite shows. I love Las Vegas. It's a fun little show. I really wish it was on somewhere like Hulu or Netflix. If it was on Netflix, we'd be covering that shit, but it's not. But right now you have to like sneak on the internet to find it or get the DVDs. They're good. It's a good show. But they did one where like, and it's always one of those interesting things where it's like the actors of a show are like in universe, but yet either breaking the fourth wall or semi-breaking the fourth wall, talking about a network team. It's a fucking surreal thing that is really 80s. It's a really 80s device that was used sparingly in the it was used in the early 90s, but it stopped being used in the 90s. And then, like, I saw it like once or twice. Like NBC did it once or twice in the 2000s. But what happened was in the 80s, they would do it on Saturday mornings or like on prime time to tell you, hey kids, or hey people, here's our shows, right? They would do that, right? And then in the 90s they did that, and then they stopped. And then like in the 2000s when they tried to do it again, they had other shows that were on that they didn't want to touch or they contractually couldn't touch. So like I think the Las Vegas one came on at like 2:47 in the morning on a Monday or something. Like the whole thing behind preview shows is really surreal and interesting, and I might examine it more once I get past a couple other projects that I want to do. But it's a real interesting thing. If you can, look up the old preview shows, the old look up NBC the NBC anniversary shows, the Let's All Be There, where like Nell Carter is leading all the casts of every show into singing the praises of NBC. Like, it's really, oh, and ABC did it too. CBS I don't think did it as much, but I think there were a few ABC ones. NBC did it a lot. Fox did a couple of them when they were starting out. It's a really surreal fucking thing. Like, it's odd if you stop and think about it for half a second. This is no different. They did it on the cheap because they only really used 2 sets, right? They used 3 sets. They used a set from Saved by the Bell. They built a backdrop for Camp Candy, and they did the one set, and they just put different things in that one set. It's weird. It's odd, and I wonder if the cast got scale for it or if they got their normal pay. Like, it's odd. It's a really odd thing, and I really doubt that this is somewhere in the Netflix showings of Saved by the Bell. Maybe I'm wrong, but I really doubt this. Also, I'm curious. They said 89 new show. I'm wondering if that means that Saved by the Bell moved to Saturday, or if that means that they changed it from Good Morning Miss Bliss to Saved by the Bell. I'm gonna look this up. A couple minutes left on my timer. Look this up real quick. And then they got Sherman Helmsley and Marsha Warfield for no reason. Like, I was expecting Mr. Belding, but no, we didn't get Mr. Belding. It's fucking odd. So let's see here. Okay, so this was the '89 preview. It says here that it was it started in '89 as Saved by the Bell. Yeah, August of '89. Oh, because it was Good Morning Miss Bliss. Oh, so that was just the year before. Okay, so '89 it started as Saved by the Bell. Wow. Wow. Yeah. That's interesting. So had I known that off the top of my head, I would have altered the drinking game a bit. But it was nice. Got you a little buzz, did it, party people? Tell me what you think about it down there in the comment section. Were you shocked by this? Was it as surreal for you as it was surreal for Surreal 469? See, but it works if you're drunk enough. Let me know what you think down there in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe, do the normal stuff. Get yourself a party favorite. Click the links in the description. Expand the description so you can see the links. Click the links in the description. Help keep the lights on at the party. Party people, this is fucking weird. It was fucking, and they did the fucking Wizard of Oz shit, and they mentioned the Wizard of Oz shit when they were talking to Alf. And let's not even talk about Alf, because if you talk about the TV show Alf, versus the cartoon, the TV show I was told was fucking torturous to work on. Like, they couldn't even really have a live audience because it took like hours to shoot a 22-minute episode. Anyway, and the dad was like caught in like some gay porn prostitution ring or something. Huge fucking, that's a whole fucking thing. Anyway, tell me what you think about all of this down there in the comment section. Help keep the lights on at the party. Buy some shit that ain't bad. Boom, boom, boom.
Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, Suplex City, bitch.